Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhouse.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Everybody, the 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott, and I have an interesting person. I could say he's more than just an artist. This guy is really making some waves in this industry. I'm gonna play a video, and when the video come back, I'm gonna come back with my man Septimius the Great. So just bear with me. This video is really short, but we're gonna give you a feel of some of the stuff that you'll be looking forward to on this interview. So
the music industry has just discovered a great new artist and entertainer, Septimius the Great, who is an award-winning international musical entertainer. He recently earned 11 nominations for the 2016 Indie Music Channel Awards, as well as a debut performance on America's Got Talent, winner of 7 Radio Music Awards and 5 Indie Channel Music Awards. He has been releasing hit after hit, like Who's the Sexiest, When in Rome, and Exotic Pleasure. But his success comes from his hit single, I Am Fashion, which is being played worldwide on radio and TV stations daily. Check out the new musical phenomenon through his social media links, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Apple Music, and through, of course, his official website, now booking performances and appearances worldwide and available to you now.
Septimius, how you doing, brother? How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Yo, listen, it's an honor to have you here, man. We got a lot to cover because, again, you're doing a lot, man. It's real. It's an honor to have you here because, again, I like the hustle. You understand? But we're gonna break it down basically bit by bit, but because it's a lot. So basically, tell everybody where you're from.
Well, I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Derrick. I'm so glad to be on the show. I'm glad we set this up. We've got it scheduled. But yeah, I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I've been in California or in LA for the last 6 months because I was flying back and forth for LA for years. But now I'm here permanently.
Check you out. Listen, so basically, as you guys saw, he's a model. He does movies. He does music. And hell else, he does a lot of things. So we're going to get into the modeling thing, all right? So we're going to get right into it because I showed you this earlier, and I want you to talk to me about this. I have a picture. This picture is dope. I'm not even going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hating on you right now, but we're going to get to this picture real quick. All right? Talk to them about this picture right here, brother. Talk to them.
Man, okay. So, you know, Septimius, this was created out of because, you know, I wanted something regal and royal. So there's a designer in Baltimore by the name of E. Bannister Couture or Earl Bannister who I used to model for. And those costumes were made by him for a particular for an event that I said I had to do a photo.
Hold on. We got static.
Oh, it's got to go.
Yeah, we got a little static. Hold on. Try to let me see what you can do. You there? Yeah, you breaking up. Say it now.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you
Here
hear
you
me
go.
now?
Now go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. I hear you real good now.
Yeah. So I had to find something regal and royal. So I decided to put my photo shoot together with my
Oh man, he's breaking it bad. You're breaking up really bad.
It might be. Is it my internet?
Yeah, most likely because I haven't froze yet. I haven't froze yet.
Okay.
You want to come back? I could play another video and you could come back in and see how it works then. Because I have
Yeah. Okay.
I have footage.
All
So
right,
he's
yeah,
gonna be right back. We're gonna bring my man right back. As soon as he get back, we're gonna get him right in here. But we're gonna play this video of him. Like I said, I got some footage. So here we go. Let's see.
The music industry has.
This is Sharada Labella here live at Minding Your Business Part 3 at the Havana Lounge. And I've seen so many things here tonight, but one thing caught my attention, and that was this great man right here, Septimius the Great, honey. He is great, honey. I'm going to tell you, when you see him, ask for his business card. That business card blew me away.
Septimius.
No intention of becoming it. I served Rome because a greater man than I told me that Rome is an idea. And I did not understand it first. I did not want to understand. But now I know what he meant. And since his death, Rome has become broken. Well, I will not stand idly by while Rome remains in pieces.
Wow. Listen. So while we're waiting for Septimius to come back, I do have a sponsor. It's House Treats. These House Treats is all natural for your dogs. They actually grain free and they're handmade. So they made to order. You can check www.howhousetreats.com. You got chicken, you have turkey. This is the turkey, and then you have pink salmon. So definitely check out House Treats when you get a chance. And I think he's back. So let's see if he's coming back real clear. Let's see.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, all right, there we go. He's back.
Go.
He's definitely back. So yeah, so you could start that story over. I'm gonna put the post up again because we, at the end of the day, we can edit this. There ain't no problem.
Cool.
At the end of the day, here you go. Let's see this picture right here. For those who didn't see this picture, is dope. I'm sorry. It's
man, yes. Somebody
we'll talk to him.
My designer in Baltimore, Earl Bannister Couture, Bannister Menswear, made this outfit in a fashion show, and I had to think of something for my photo shoot to be regal and royal. So when I saw that, I got that, and I said, Earl, I have to do my photo shoot in this. Could you hook me up with it? So that was my way of being the king himself, the emperor himself. Yes. Septimius the Great, and I had to live up to that name.
Yes, you did, and you do, because we got the video up here, by the way, the music video for I Am Fashion. So, listen, it's been trending. I've been listening to this song on different stations and internet radios. It's been around, and we're lucky to have it. And we are lucky to have this song. So, I appreciate you, guys. Well, my guy for actually hooking up with you because I'm very interested in your story. So I have another picture. So you got the model. We getting this model thing. Now this right here. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. What? Talk to me, brother.
Man, that's my boy again in Baltimore, Maryland. Bannister Menswear Couture.
Okay.
I wore that at BET, the BET Awards last year.
Wow.
And I love that because it's a crushed velvet, almost like a tuxedo, but giving a little bit of vampire, but giving a little modern
Yes.
day 18th century. I loved it, man. Loved it.
Yeah, I know that's right. So, what are some of the runways you've been on so far, like cities
Well, man, yeah, I
or
started off modeling.
countries? Because it
Yeah.
looked like you've been out of the country. So, we got to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk to me.
I started off my first modeling gig on the first stage was in high school in Baltimore, Maryland,
Okay.
where I was too shy to speak or do anything. So they talked me into modeling. So I did that in high school. But since then, I've been in fashion weeks all around the world: Paris, Barcelona, Milan, Dubai. I mean, and then, of course, everywhere here in the United States. I just did a show this past Saturday for LA Fashion Week. So I hosted and I modeled a little bit on that one too.
Damn. What in the hell? Brother, you was out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy to have you here because you out here doing it. And I'm glad my audience is getting the chance to get to know you because this is what we do here. The people that's on our station, we give you your roses at the end of the day. We want people to know who you are, where you became, how it started, and how it's going to continue to flourish. You
Wow.
understand? You are one of the most interesting interviews I'm actually having because, like I said, it's a lot to cover. And
Wow.
the video, when y'all see this music video, I Am Fashion 2.0, let me explain. It's crazy. It's crazy. It matches the video. If you wanted to do this video for this song, I'm telling you, I would have been upset. The video, whoever designed this video, whoever created this video, the way you've done it is a beautiful thing. And I appreciate you guys for actually, like I said, submitting the music to our station. And I saw the video and I was just like, this is my shit. So yeah. So being a model, what are some of the disadvantages as a model?
Well, as my model was cool with me because I was excited when I first started doing it, but I realized that as a model, you don't have a voice and you're just a hanger. You just, you get your couple of seconds of fame on the stage and that's about it. But I always wanted more. So the disadvantage to me was I didn't want to be like a quick, famous couple seconds person. I wanted to be memorable. I wanted to like meet people, talk to people, influence people, and have conversation. And as a model, you don't get a chance to do that because they only recognize you on stage.
That's it. And that's the truth. I got that funny feeling. And I think I'm asking you a question. So when you present yourself like regular clothes, you look fashionable. So if somebody saw you at a show, they're going to recognize you without that.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think that's what you do. You do it infectiously. It's like, you know what? I'm going to make sure everybody remember Septimius the Great. So no matter what, you're already in your, how can I say, comfort zone. Every time you walk out your door, you're in your comfort zone.
Right.
Just in case. I can see it because I see the confidence, and the confidence is dope. I'm tired. You listen, bro, you got it. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So now I want to show you another picture because I'll show you another picture. So now he's not only a model, he's actually an actor. You guys saw a little bit of that in the beginning of the video, that the end of the video that we saw. So now tell me about this guy.
Wow. That is Septimius the Great. When I got my first major acting gig to play Severus, the Black Caesar, which is the real Roman emperor, Septimius Severus from Africa. And that was a picture that I was on set, that we took on set as one of the promos to promote the upcoming film or the series that will be on HBO.
Yeah, that was. Listen, when I saw that, I was like, yo, and it's a beautiful thing to see a Black man as Caesar. You understand? Because they all taught us to the other part. They never talked about Africa the way you did this. The way you presented this is beautiful.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's a beautiful rendition of the truth. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like you're sitting there acting and lying. You're actually telling the truth.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
understand?
Exactly.
And the more people that actually see this film and this series, the better, because they ain't gonna teach you that in school. Yep, they
Hmm.
ain't gonna teach you that in school. Ain't no way. They don't want us to know
Exactly.
that. They don't want
Exactly.
us to know that one. So yeah, so you actually played in a couple of movies.
Yeah,
Actually,
actually, I got 4 coming out this year. Yep.
check you out. So
Yep.
what's the most recent one? This was the most recent, or you have another one?
That one we're still in production for that one because that's the biggest. That's the biggest budget one. It's requiring
Yes.
a lot of traveling between Africa and Syria and
Whoa.
Libya and the UK and America. But I just did finish. That's the one. I think I can say the name. It's a new series coming out called 30 that I filmed here 2 weeks ago here in LA.
Uh-oh. Okay.
That's coming out on Amazon Prime. I did one also
Nice.
called Double Decoy that's coming on.
That's it.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's the one. I need to see that.
Yeah.
Double decoy. Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna that was a nice collaboration between African and American culture together. And I get to
Yep.
play myself, Septimius, as a music artist, caught up in this whole African and American drug cartel. So it's gonna be
Check you
nice.
out. I
Yeah.
know that's right. Listen, when any of your films start, I want to invite you back. I want to
Oh,
invite you back
definitely.
so we can actually get some scenes from it and get people to really pay attention, because you're looking at some greatness. This guy's a marketing genius. I'm telling y'all, he really is, because if you seen his website, it would blow your mind. So I definitely been doing my research. So now you have been around. You have been around. Now we getting from the movies. Now we're gonna get to this. What do this mean to you, and how did this actually happen? When you see this picture,
Oh, geez.
did it come up yet? Let's see. Here
Not
we go.
yet.
Here it comes.
Empire?
Yeah. Now, how did that happen? Because
Man.
I've heard that you actually got your music on the episodes.
Yes, 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 yes. And that happened by fluke, because I tell like almost music artists like I'm not that kind of, no matter how many awards I get or accolades, I'm not that kind of artist where they have to come to me. I'll come to you.
No doubt.
So if something runs across my desk where it's like, oh, we're looking for music for a TV series, I'm going to submit it. I'm not
No,
going to
that's
ask
right.
questions. I'm not going to second guess myself, because I own my own masters. I have my own lyrics. I own my own copyright. So yeah, I'm gonna send it out anyway. So I sent it out, and about 9 months later, I didn't even know that it was on the show. My
Wow.
phone started blowing up, and my friends were like, "Oh my God, your song is on Empire. It's on Empire." I was like, "What? What are you talking about? Cookie Lions is getting dressed to your song?" I was like, "What?"
Wow.
And lo and behold, my song was selected. And then I got the email of it being selected and the whole contract and everything for the publishing and stuff. But
Wow.
I didn't look at it. I just overlooked
Check
it.
you out.
And
Listen, that's how it happens.
yeah. And it was an honor, man. It was an
I
absolute
know. Listen, that feeling had to be something special. Like, my goodness.
yes.
So, what's the name of the song?
It's the I Am Fashion. Yep.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yep.
I Am Fashion? Are
Yeah, I
you
Am
serious?
Fashion. Yep, because I Am
Yo.
Fashion, there's an original I Am Fashion, which is a remix. The 2.0,
Oh,
I redid it and
right.
re-released it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I Am Fashion. What? Damn
Yep.
it. I gotta look. I gotta see what season that is, because I definitely wanted it. I was searching. I was like, damn it.
I
So
think, yeah.
you won a lot of awards, brother. A lot. So to break down the fact that you actually a Grammy member, for like voting member. How did that come about?
Yes. Again, I was at a networking event, and someone said, "Are you a Grammy member?" And I was like,
Hmm.
"No." They said, "Well, it's pretty easy. You just apply for it." I was like, "Really?" They said, "Go to Grammy.com
Uh-huh.
and go to the membership and apply and see if you get selected." And I did it. I submitted my criteria. It
Uh-huh.
took about 2 weeks for them to review everything to make sure I qualified, because you can qualify as an associate level or a voting member. And I
Oh,
actually
okay.
got selected as a voting member since
Right.
2017.
Check
Yep.
you out.
Yep.
Damn it, I need to get a vote from him when I make my song. What the hell?
Hey,
Yes.
that's right. I tell everybody. Yep. It's that
Listen.
easy. It's sharing knowledge. That's all it is. Yep.
So now, is it? Did you win a Grammy?
Yes. Yes.
Check this to see. You know, see, my mind is playing tricks on me because I know I read something that you actually won a Grammy. For which song was that?
No, how it came about is last year I was Grammy nominated for a collaboration CD for Best Dance Album. It was a collaboration with 10 City out of Chicago. So
you talking about the house group, the house music group?
Exactly. Yeah.
10 City. Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, you should listen. Don't start it. Don't start it. We'll be club dancing in here right now. You got to be kidding me. What?
And house music is the reason why I started music. Yeah, exactly.
People, listen. My audience don't know nothing about that. Let me tell you something. They don't know nothing about that. That's why I put your song on my platform, because at the end of the day, we need more of that music, bro. That's when you can't stand on the wall with house music on, bro.
No.
There's no way.
No.
There's no way. And it's so many different people that's doing different things when you listen to house music. You have a group over here just getting it busy. You got another group over here voguing. You got another group over here. So house music is so energizing. Like, wow. So yeah, 10 City.
And that's the foundation of my sound. Yep. That's the foundation of my sound. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
and then so that was exciting. And then this year, my vocals was also in another production of Best Reggae Album with an artist from Jamaica named Kabaka Pyramid. So that's the album that actually just won the Grammy under his name, but I was as a collaboration. Yep.
Of course. Congrats. Let me get, you know what? On this show, I don't give dudes too much, but you know what? We're gonna give you a clap to this. A clap. We gotta get this clapping going. We gotta get the clapping going. I didn't expect that. Wow. So I'm sitting here talking to a Grammy Award winner and nominee. And now internationally, you have been nominated for at least 11 awards. Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Busy. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question before you say anything. Hold on. Because you're all over the place. Right. And you're being successful all over the place. I want to ask you this. Do you even have time, brother? Like, my goodness.
My mind never turns off about being creative or where else could I be? What else can I do? Right?
It's crazy. And like I said, your website is remarkable. And it's all broken down to a point where you can understand exactly where this man has been. You know, traveled the world. Like, traveled the world and back. So my thing to you, I want to ask you this before we get into the other question, is that what country have you visited that you didn't want to leave?
I would have to say it's a tie between Dubai and Barcelona, Spain.
What?
Barcelona was, I could live there, and Dubai, I just could not believe it existed.
What? Dubai looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
It's like
so far ahead of us. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks like Las Vegas times 10 or times 100.
Wow, that is crazy. Aquarius Waters is up in here. She said congratulations. She said, I know you give another house music song. You're gonna have another house music song, she said. Because she's one of the listeners.
I just did a remake of the song. Should I tell you? Yeah. You remember Follow Me?
Follow me.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Don't play with me.
Well, me and Frenchie, I don't know if you know Frenchie Davis. She's a singer from American Idol, The Voice. I forgot which one.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, we just did a collaboration that's going to be coming out. Yeah, this year.
Well, so I'm gonna tell you what. While you got the program director here at 2111 Radio, I need to get that exclusive and put it on 2111 Radio ASAP. The day it come out, you understand? And you're going to get some spins on that. What? That's my song right there.
You got it. And that's one of my favorites. But another one is, if anyone remembers the group Vanity 6 Nasty Girls.
Of course.
I just did a whole spin on it. And with a house music flavor to it, that comes out this year as well.
You know what? This is crazy. We getting exclusives. We getting exclusives. People not understanding, man. I appreciate that, man, because a lot of people come on my show and they do spill the beans. I don't understand. I don't ask for it, but
it feels good.
It feels good.
It feels good. It's you.
Yeah. Listen, you got me back. You got me back in my club days. Come on, follow me.
Right.
I need to hear that. I need to hear that. That right there. When that come on the floor, all you hear is this.
Right.
Right? What? Yo, you got me going. Yeah. So, back to these awards. It's international awards, though, man. How did that happen?
The same thing where one day I was like, I want to be in music awards. Once I found out I was able to be a part of the Grammys, I was like, what other music awards out there? So I just Googled it, and every award company that was out there allowed me to submit my music. I submitted it.
and just like that.
Just like that. And just like that. Yep. And it goes through a review process. And if you come out good, you come out good. And I would go every year, and it's like walking out like Michael Jackson, like 6 awards, 8 awards.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, man. See? And these young artists, they don't understand your hustle, man. You understand? They don't understand that this man has been hustling for a minute, and you've been on these big platforms. We're going to get into one of these bigger platforms right now. You already know what I'm going to do. I think you know what I'm about to do. All right? Because this right here, and I actually saw this show. I did not know it was you. All right? I actually saw this show. You actually had red glasses on.
Right.
And Nick Cannon told you to come on, let's go.
Exactly.
And you got busy on that. So America's Got Talent. Talk to me about the process of that.
Man, yeah. That was a huge eye opener, because I'm a big fan of America's Got Talent, but I had no idea of the formula it was. So I didn't compete for that. I actually got called because they have recruiters and talent scouts. So I got called to come and be on the TV show and as a contestant 3 days before taping. They told me what to wear, what song. They wanted I Am Fashion. They told me, it was true reality TV. Wow. I was so flabbergasted and so like overwhelmed. Was it my best performance? No, but I was just there to put my name, to market. I didn't. Of course, I didn't go to win, but I just wanted to go there just to see. Derrick, it was so crazy. I was so busy backstage, like looking around. They're like, Septimius, you're next. I'm like,
I can only imagine. Oh my goodness.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And then people like, you didn't feel bad? I was like, no, not at all.
Hell no. Hell no. Why are you feeling bad? Let me tell you something. You was on national TV doing what you love. It doesn't matter the results. Who cares?
Yep.
Who cares?
Right.
The experience that you got from that one show.
Yeah.
No one could ever take that away from you, brother.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't like you was out there outside the window knocking on the door. You actually got picked.
Recruited.
It's different. You got recruited. So obviously you was doing things that someone saw you and said, yo, we need to bring him on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because your attire was dope. We already know that. We're not even the attire, the glasses, the shades. Listen, it was spectacular, and they loved you in the back.
Yeah.
Actually. They was loving on you, brother. I'm sorry. They couldn't wait.
It was so funny because I ran into Nick again, and he couldn't remember the name. He was like, Septimius. I said, remember you called me the Super Ninja Couture. I was like, he was like, yes, that's you. I remember you. He said, that coat. I gotta get that coat.
Yes. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And you shine. You really shine that show. I'd never forget it. I didn't know who you was until what happened. My guy, Ralph, he said, yo, we got Septimius. I said, who's that? He said, yo, you remember America Got Talent? I said, what are you talking about? He said, the guy with the red shades. And then I think I seen a little bit of it when Nick had you in the back. And y'all was talking. He was like, yo, you're about to go on stage right now, this, that, and third. But they was literally loving you in the back. So I remember the actual performance. I didn't even know that was I Am Fashion. I did not recognize the song. I really didn't. But you did. To me, you did a good job because they didn't understand the fact that this was a club house song. You understand? Right. People don't accept house music on national TV.
Right.
You can name maybe 2 people out of a million that a house song was on TV, somebody performing it. Exactly. And that's sad because that's one of those, house music is so important to our culture. It's important to our nature. Like that's the one type of music that we all gather. Doesn't matter the gender, doesn't matter the race. That's the one music that we can actually say that we all get along and we all dance and have a good time with. And that's house music.
Exactly.
House music.
And like my friends always say, they was like when like now it's coming to the forefront with people like Drake and Beyonce.
You saw that.
House music. It's house music.
Thank you. And they didn't understand it. They did not understand it. People didn't take to it right away.
Right. Yeah.
They did not take to what Drake did. They was like, why would he come out with that? Y'all not understanding what he just did.
Yep. Exactly.
Y'all didn't understand what he just did. It just went right by them. It literally just flew right by him. And you know, it's so funny because both those songs is actually on 2111 radio. The one Beyonce did and the one Drake did, because I'm looking for that sound. So when your song came along, I was like, oh hell, it's a no-brainer. Oh yeah, a no-brainer. Definitely a no-brainer, man. But so America Got Talent. That had to be. Was you nervous?
I was terrified. Okay, because one of the requirements was they wanted me to. They saw my music video. They wanted me to wear the white coat.
Wear the white coat.
Oh, there you go. They wanted me to do the I Am Fashion song with the white coat, and they said, "Can you get models?" And of course, I'm not going to say no. So I quickly, they were transporting me from Baltimore to New York. So I had to find people in New York. I recruited through ads, finding last minute models. I said, "Need you to come up. I don't know what we're gonna do backstage. We're gonna do something about a fashion show." So we all made it up in a matter of like 48 hours. It was crazy. But I was terrified.
I could only imagine. And the judges that you was there with, oh my goodness. That had to be terrifying. It wasn't that what's his damn name? Howie wasn't there. Who was that? Let me see this cast that you had to play in front of.
Yeah, it was Howie.
Howard Stern.
Heidi Klum.
Yeah, that's a tough crowd. I'm sorry. It really was.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough crowd. And
the thing about it, Derrick, like once I thought about it and I experienced it, I was like, oh my God, Heidi Klum is a model. It would have been perfect to pull her on stage for my performance. I would have done that if I'd have planned it, but
it was definitely last second. And you got to take advantage. This is the point where I make. You have to take advantage of every opportunity that you're given.
Yep.
You understand? And what you did, you actually went on the show. You did your thing. You learned from it, and you made connections.
Yep, sure did.
Mm-hmm. You made connections. You are what they call it? You're kind of a marketing magnet.
Yeah,
I would call you that. You always have an agenda. I love that about you, brother. You have an agenda when it comes to everything. You're very strategic.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Everything you do. And that's how everyone's supposed to be, because at the end of the day, this is a business.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Every person you meet, if they're not, if it's not helping you as far as in your career or what you're trying to do, it's kind of a waste. It's like, okay, have a nice day. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be rude, but you out here hustling and basically trying to make connections.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's funny you said that too, because about maybe like 7 years, because I've been doing it for 12 years total. I'll say about 7 years ago, this guy came to me and said, Septimius, whenever you go somewhere, make sure it's a purpose and only put people around you that can do something for you. And I just think that was so selfish. I was like, no, I'm not that kind of person. He said, no, that's not being selfish. He said, you don't want to waste your time. He said, because your train is moving so fast that you only need people on it who get it and who are there for you. And it took me a while to realize that. So you're absolutely.
Hell yeah. Listen, I learned. Trust me when I tell you, I learned.
Yeah.
you have to surround yourself with people with the same or something. My thing is, I rather surround myself with people that's doing better.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
you'll do better if you're being around people that's doing better than you.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
So I try to surround myself with connections. Like I got a connection right now with you. You are doing fabulous. Like my goodness. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy is really. I call you the prototype when it comes to independence. Kind of the prototype, brother. I had another guy up here, and he's not doing half the stuff that you do.
Oh wow.
He's just doing music. He's dope. Don't get it twisted, but you're doing more than just music.
Right.
And that's why I'm saluting you today, because again, a lot of people can't do what you do. They can't. No way. It's not that much time in the day, and
I don't even know how I do it. But
and you make it look easy. You kind of make it look easy everywhere. This guy be everywhere. I'm like, yo, why is he? Wait a minute, is that the Grammys?
Right.
Like, wait a minute, this guy, you'll be everywhere, and that's the thing. And I think you moving to Hollywood even made it better.
The last 6 months has been like high speed.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you, it's a beautiful move. You went from Baltimore to, damn, that's like eating Frank's and then go to another place and you're eating steak. Like, if you really think about it, because you from Baltimore, that's wow, yeah. Much. Not down in Baltimore, but there's not too many attractions when it comes to what you're doing.
Exactly. Yep.
LA got everything you need. They literally got everything you need, and you're exactly where you need to be. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a little bit of this video. So y'all gonna check them out. It's called I Am Fashion 2.0. We're gonna get them in this. We're gonna play this video, and we're gonna come back with my man Septimius. This is crazy. I love it. And here it goes. I Am Fashion. Damn. We got to get into this process right now, because you're naming what the funny part is, you're naming brands that you actually wear.
Right.
So, it's kind of crazy that someone actually making a song like this and you're naming these different brands and you actually wear every single one of them. You're actually an international model. Like, it's dope. It's really dope. And for you to remake it, for you to remake it and it's still banging to this day means you was ahead of yourself, ahead of your time, brother.
Man. My friend said I'm gonna take that song to my grave.
You damn right. Listen, you should. You should. You really should. That song, I'm telling you, every time I hear it, I get up and you see me in the back. I know nobody can see what we doing in the back.
Right.
You see what we was doing. They're like, yeah, oh, okay, all right. That brings us back to the club days, the house music, house parties. You understand that? That's dope. So writing that, because like again, you do your own lyrics. Writing that, what was the process of writing that song?
Well, the original song, of course, I had no knowledge of music at all. So I woke up one day and said I wanted to be a music artist back in 2010. And my friends said I was absolutely crazy because I knew nothing about music.
Wow.
And I went on Craigslist at the time looking for a music producer. And I ran into one guy who made beats. I ran into another guy who said, you model, you should talk about fashion. And we went through the songwriting process for that. And it was only supposed to be one song for a fashion show. That was the whole stint of just creating the Septimius the Great. I had no idea I was going to turn it into a full brand and do an album and everything. So, but that's how it started. And the process was easy for me because I came from the fashion world.
Well, the real fashion world, you got people
Right.
that's modeling, but this man I've been to Milan. Come on, man, Milan. Are you serious? How was that trip?
God.
Again, how was that?
I did a whole 7-day tour in Italy, from Florence, Pisa, Rome, Milan. Oh, it was just, I feel like I lived there, like I'm from there.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Listen, so I'm asking you a question. So, out of all the travels, like I said, where was the best food outside of the United States?
Italy, definitely
Really?
Italy. Yeah, but
I figured you would say that.
It shocked me though because I went there not knowing about Italian food per se. So I went with lasagna. So I ordered lasagna, and American lasagna is about this thick.
Yeah.
And then
I
ordered lasagna, and it came back about this thin. I was like, "What is that?" And it was like, "This is real lasagna." He said, "You fat ass Americans, everything is extra, extra, extra." He said, "Just taste it." And I swear it was the best lasagna I've ever heard of in my life, with all the extra layers, and it was just definitely Italy.
Wow. Italy. Wow. Check you out. So now I have some questions. And I usually ask artists, but you're not just an artist. So this is gonna be something I've never tried before, but I wanted to do this with you because you have these different aspects of your career. So
okay,
we're gonna go into music. Favorite artist musically?
Musically, my favorite artist is actually, singer is Whitney Houston.
Singer.
That's my absolute favorite. But
really?
My favorite, as I look up as an artist, I look up to is Will I Am. I love Will I Am. Smart guy, brilliant,
dope individual. You know what's so funny? I love him. I love how creative he is. You understand? He's one of the dopest producers that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
And then the Black Eyed Peas have traveled the world. They done did so much. I saw them in the beginning. That's the crazy part. When they first came out, people thought they was weird.
Right.
But what they didn't understand is that Will I Am stood out. He stood out to a point where you had to love him. Mm-hmm. You understand? So for you to say that, he was like Radcliffe John 2.0.
Right.
Like he's just dope. So
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So if you had a chance to model with any model in the world, any female model in the world, who would it be?
The legend herself is Naomi Campbell.
I know that's right.
Because I don't know how old she is, but she looks exactly the same when I was a kid. She ain't aged at all.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
It's effortlessly. It's like, I imagine that's how she walks in the store.
Can you imagine? There go Naomi. Look at her.
Right.
So, have you ever met her?
No, never met her yet. No.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be something. It's gonna happen. You keep doing what you're doing, it's gonna happen. She's gonna walk up on you and know your name and everything. That's the crazy part.
Exactly right.
That's the crazy part. So okay, so if you had your chance to act with any person, actor, who would it be?
You know, my favorite actor, I don't care about his personal life, but my favorite actor is Will Smith.
Wow.
Because he's so versatile, from comedy to drama to, it's just like, I mean, when I saw Aladdin and I saw him rapping as a genie,
Yes.
At first I was like, this is really corny because I'm looking for Will Smith. But then he transcended from Will Smith to actual Aladdin, and I forgot all about Will Smith.
Yeah. He's a dope actor. Like I said, that's personal. I can't deal with that right now. That happened last year. It cannot take away from you. There's no way you can take that away.
Not at all.
For him to play, when he played Muhammad Ali, I really forgot that was Will Smith.
Exactly. Yeah.
Myself, I literally forgot that was Will Smith. That was supposed to be his Oscar.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yep.
You understand? But they did it to Denzel too. They waited until he was a crazy cop.
Right.
Hey, you get Halle Berry sleeping with a crazy white man on national TV,
exactly.
showing her ass. All of a sudden, she's a Grammy Award winner. Like, this is crazy. Right. They don't get it for the movies we like. They get them for the movies they like. And so it's kind of crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But who's Michael Finkley?
Oh, Michael Finkley. Yes.
Yeah. Who that? You know him?
Yes, actually, Michael. I have an interview with him coming up on next week.
Oh, look at you getting on my show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Finley. All right. Finkley, right? It's Finkley? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So you like I said, you've done so much. You've done so much. Like, damn. So what the do you have any advice for these young, talented people?
Definitely. Of course, I like being on stage in front of the camera, all that kind of good stuff. But I'm doing it because I'm learning for my next step. My next step is to actually not be the one in front. I want to be behind the ones up and coming. So so now I have experience in all of these different lanes to help somebody to come up. So I'm getting ready to move into the educational component of Septimius.
No doubt. That's right, Septimius.
Yeah, and I tell the young people, you see these videos, you see these music artists, you see all these lavish cars and money and popping bottles and having fun. Most of it's not real. And it's only 20% of being an artist or a creative, because the other 80% is all business. And if you think you're going to go into a studio and lay a track and then you're going to be famous overnight, that's not going to, because you need, at this point in time, I call it being a chef, being a chef, because you have to have multiple pots on your stove going at one time in order to create a dinner. And so if your dinner is going to be rich and famous, you got to put all those pots on. Some are going to boil over, some are going to be ruined, replace it and keep moving, but they all have to move at the same time. So I tell a lot of these younger ones that unless you have multiple streams and multiple ideas of not just being the best singer or rapper, if you don't have it all, the formula is not going to work. Yeah, you have to be a good look, a good sound, a memorable performance. You got to have the whole package, because everybody's doing it.
Yo, and you know what? At the end of the day, you're 100% right. That's the best advice that I can hear from anyone in this industry give, because they're thinking, okay, I could be the best rapper, but you got to have a game plan for everything you do. And you're someone that has a game plan. You're not finished. You're just beginning. If they don't understand, and you've been doing this for a minute, but you're still in the beginning stages of something really great. And that's why I wanted to bring you on this show to really give you your flowers, because 2111 Radio see you. We actually saw you ahead. So the thing is, I see that the song that you brought out, I Am Fashion, was ahead of its time. Because for you to remake it and still be valuable to this culture. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let me get another hand clap just for that creation. I love that song. I love that song. That when that come on, like I said, I think I heard it 4 times today already. That song just brings you back. Yeah, it brings you back. Yeah, it brings you back. Like I said, when you start talking about house music, come on, man, that's a no-brainer. They need to bring that back. Kids ain't dancing no more.
No, no. And then Beyonce did it, and right now everyone thinks it's new, but it's not. It's not
new.
It's a remake. It's a reproduce. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. But you definitely got an original, and that's the thing I like about your music. It's original. It's yours. It's not. You bring something to this industry that can last a lifetime, because house music just not gonna fade. Once you play it, once people start hearing it, especially the older crowd, I'm not even gonna lie, we love that shit. Well, listen, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first heard it, I was like, we're gonna play this. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely play this. This is one of those songs that everybody needs to really get a hold to.
And it's so funny though, because I was talking to someone about younger generation, and they heard was it Mary J. Blige she just released a song called Only Love, but it was a remake of Dr. Love.
Of course.
And they had no idea. They was like, "Oh, it's the dopest thing." I said, "It's a remake." No, it's not. No, it's not. I said,
"It's a remake." It's a remake. It's literally a remake. A lot of the songs that they love, and it's actually remakes. But you can't tell these young ones nothing.
No. So that told me as Septimius, boom. Okay, my next 3 projects, I'm bringing back all of that with a new spin, and it's all new. And I get to have fun.
Yes, you singing that part? Follow me.
Exactly right.
That's my song, bro. I'm telling you.
And Frenchie hits it too. She goes for it. Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yo. So listen, it's almost been an hour. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Yo, it's like, yeah, like I can't believe the time is like flying. I'm gonna ask you this: performing. Because I didn't ask you about that. You perform a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what goes into that process of performing? Because you look like you're in a whole different lane. Like you in your own little bubble. Because I've seen a couple of your performances, and it's like you get into the zone. So talk about performing in your songs.
Yeah, I remember when I first started performing, because when I created this whole image, it was a Roman emperor of music. So whenever I hit a stage, I'm thinking of the Roman Colosseum, whether it's a small club or stadium, and I'm walking in, I just see pans of people, and that's how I perform. I perform as though it's like the biggest thing in the world, and I'm on stage in the Colosseum.
Wow. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right,
Ain't
exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm quite sure a lot of the artists over the years have put themselves in a certain situation like that, just to get into that mode, because Septimius has a different side to him when he performs. They don't know that. You're completely different.
Right. Exactly.
So you definitely have to have that persona and really hold that creativity, because again, you're performing, and you're focused. You're very focused on your plan. Like I said, you seem like you plan ahead. You're probably 3 or 4 steps ahead of certain things. I already see it because of all the things that you accomplished so far. Because there are more coming. There are more coming. I'm glad I had you on my show today, because at the end of the day, when people look back at this, they're gonna say, "Yo, he was on 2111 radio."
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When you finally get on that stage and accept that damn Grammy Award, just remember 2111 radio had you here. You
That's right. That's right.
That's my guy. Look, that's my guy. You understand what I'm saying? I know that guy. You have people in your career, they know you, but they don't support you. But when you get famous, now they know you. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, that's my guy. I know him. Let me try to call him. What you calling me for? You haven't called me in 3 years, but now you're going to call me because you just saw me on the Grammys. No.
Right.
We're not doing that. Oh, hell, we're not doing that. Yo, let me tell you something. Aquarius Waters is one of your biggest fans.
Exactly.
She's one of my partners. She's like a talent scout, art design. She does a lot. And she told me today she was going to be at this damn interview to see you, and she's definitely in the comments, as you see. She said, everyone listen to 2111 Radio here. I am Fashion 2.0 all day. Yeah, it's literally you hear
Glorious Waters. I know that's right.
She said it sounds awesome in her car. Yeah, it does. It really does. Who mixed and mastered that?
Actually, it was a guy in the Netherlands mixed and mastered it. The beat was redone by a guy, DJ Perspective in DC.
Okay.
And then, of course, with the original lyrics. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. DC was famous for house music.
Oh, yeah. DC and Baltimore, yeah.
DC, Baltimore, New York, because we had some clubs in New York. I'm in Orlando now. I used to live in New York. I'm from New York.
Okay.
And we had this club. We had this club called Studio 54 way back in the days. That's really old.
Oh, yes. That's legendary.
Yeah. This is a legendary. And I seen 10 City. I literally seen 10 City perform these songs, and I'm sitting there like, with my mouth like, oh, shit.
Right.
Like, wow. And they sound just like the record. Man, when they start singing that song, man, everybody was just getting up, dancing. My first time at Studio 54, and I'm just looking around like, what the hell just happened?
It's a whole nother life. Yeah.
It's a whole different, and that was my introduction to house music. 10 City.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
That was my introduction. I loved it ever since. Like, that is crazy, because a lot of the club industry, when club music was hot, they used to have clubs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They actually had clubs and exclusive clubs. That's what I wanted to say. Exclusive, because you have to be an exclusive house music dancer. They only let the best of the best come in to dance to the music.
Yep.
You understand? Mm-hmm. They had this thing called the garage in New York. And I'm telling you right now, the garage, literally, it was members only.
Right.
It was no just walking in. I used to try it, but it was like, no, it's members only. I'm not understanding why you even here. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. All right, my bad. Damn. All right. But yeah, so it's to a point where we need to get that music back. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah.
Why not, man? So listen, I'm gonna let you go because literally it's been an hour. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. To listen to this interview, to see this interview, because we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter live, like right now. It's crazy. And, people has been commenting, people have been in here really laughing, having a good time, because this conversation was really dope. And I appreciate you coming to my show and sharing, your story with us. So any shout outs do you want to give before we have to let Mr. Man go? Mr. Septimius the Great go, because y'all can follow him on Instagram. It's down in the ticker down at the below right there. Septimius the Great.
Yes.
At Septimius the Great on Instagram. So yeah, can you tell us who you want to shout out real quick? You can hear me? You can. You hear me?
Yeah. Say it again.
I said you can tell me who you want to shout out.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Well, I definitely want to shout out to my team. I have many teams over the years, but right now I'm working with my publicist here in LA named Katina Fields. She's giving me all. That's why I get no sleep.
I need to hook up with her because she got a talented brother with her. I'll tell you that.
Right. And I want to shout out to my friends who don't care about Septimius. They want to know who's washing clothes and who's cooking dinner.
Yeah, it is. That's real friends, exactly.
But also I want to shout out to a lot of people out there who are aspiring to be anything. The biggest thing is don't have fear. Just try it. Even if you're uncomfortable with it, just try it, because you find out your passions by trying different things. Some things work, some things don't. Taylor Swift said something really good to me the other night on the awards, when she said, don't be mad to fail. Allow yourself to fail. Give yourself permission to fail, because through those failures is where you actually shine the most, because your very next step is up. And I believe that totally. So shout out to anybody out there. Let's do it.
Man. Woo, listen. It's been a true honor, man. I'm a fan now. I'm actually a fan of your music, and it's just amazing that you came to my show. Actually, he showed up on time, by the way, everybody. Just let it be known. He came on time. You don't have too many people coming on time, but you definitely was on time today. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you sharing your story and everything that you've done and will continue to do. And we're looking forward to those mixes, those songs. All right?
You're gonna love them. You're gonna.
I know that's right.
It
I
takes,
definitely.
yeah. It just, yeah.
It takes you right there, exactly. So okay, so listen, I want to talk to you in the back, but we're gonna sign out right now, and thank everybody for coming through. And our next show is Friday. Yeah,